here with round 2 of Heads Up with Mike Matusow and Shane Schleger. In round 1, they talked about the Bellagio Cup's final table.
When you doubled him up with that ace-10, I was fucking livid. I was just like, I'm like, what is he fucking doing, making a fucking play on fucking a guy that's lost his fucking mind and has no out in the deck? You know,
I'm not going to sit here and defend bad plays.
Right.
I'd rather look at the crap I did wrong and try not to do it.
Right.
In this round, the main topic is the value of mixed games in preliminary events.
Just because you say most people want only no limit hold'em, there's a lot of people that made their living in mixed games that are dying right now. That can't survive in the poker world because of what they've done and what they've put forward. You know, people like Mendemaster, people like Miami John Cernuto, people like let's see, what's the doctor and his wife that used to play split games all the time. A lot of people that made their livings playing split games and stud.
I don't know if
do you think there'd be enough interest in mixed tournaments?
I mean,
of course there is.
It really is about bringing. I mean, I think what's best for the game is what brings the most bad players into the game. And if that's no limit tournaments, I think I have no problem with it. Now, look,
who plays bad in no limit tournaments now? I mean, 80% of the field plays good.
That's good. Okay. Well,
okay.
You have a good point there too. I mean,
you sit and you play stud 8 or better tournament, and 80% of the field plays bad.
But you're gonna. I mean, if you spread a 2,000 stud 8 or better tournament at Bellagio, you get 85 players probably, maybe 120.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, that's not really how to make a living either. You got the World Series for that now. They've stepped up and done that. I kind of like the uniformity of these tournaments, but I understand your point.
Horse is the biggest tournament run at the World Series this year. Where's a horse tournament? Why don't they run 3 for horse tournaments?
It's the biggest tournament because of the prestige and the hype that everyone has
well, they're making it prestige and hype, but if you're never going to run a preliminary tournament to do... All I'm trying to say is, even if you're not going to run mixed game tournaments, run a horse tournament. Run 3 horse tournaments. You know, run a 5, a 10, a 20,000 horse tournament. The thing is
what's wrong with the cash games, though? I mean, why is that? I mean, how has the cash games are still...
The cash games have all triple draw in them. I mean, I just played them yesterday. I lost $35,000. I had to play Hold'em, Omaha, stud, and stud 8 or better, which was great. And then I had to play Badoogie, triple draw, Deuce 7 triple draw, and Ace to 5 triple draw.
Why don't you
guess how many fucking triple draw fucking pots I won? I mean, I got rivered in I never made a 7 in triple draw. I never made an 8 in triple draw. I got dealt 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and Ace to 5 twice. Got him beat both times. I made 2 Badoogies, and they made a bigger Badoogie on the last card. Badoogie and triple draw.
I saw Geraldo's get dealt a number 2 and Deuce to 7 no limit 1 draw, win a 30K pot.
Wow, that's a good
7,
game.
6, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah,
I'd like to. I mean,
that's a great game.
I think it'd be great if that game came into popularity a little more. We started seeing some lower stakes. I mean,
it's a great game.
You know what? I mean, now that you say it, I kind of do agree with you because the key to keeping poker interesting is to get people who aren't good at these other games interested in those games.
And the thing is you don't understand. Everybody's going to run out of money. There's 50 people out of 700 in this tournament that are being staked. Okay? There's not more than 50.
That aren't being staked,
that are being staked.
What do you mean? Out of the 700, there's way more than 50 who are being staked.
Who? Who can you name 50? I'll bet you 10,000 right now you can't name 50.
I could name 50 guys being staked in this tournament?
Getting staked.
That
are full-time being staked. Not just for one tournament.
I could easily name 50. What do you mean? E-Dog's got a stable. Phil Ivey's got a stable. Guys from the East Coast. There's tons of stables.
There ain't more than 50.
I thought your point was the opposite. I thought your point was going to be that like 50 guys put in like 300, or there's like 6 guys putting in half of the field. I thought that.
Are you crazy?
That's more how it is.
E-Dog puts in like 12 guys. Okay. Phil Ivey puts in like 5 or 4, maybe even not many now.
No, I can think of 5.
Okay, so that's like 17.
Okay.
Okay. Full Tilt puts in like 4. That's like 21. Okay. Poker Stars puts in about 5.
So I don't understand what you're.
Where's the rest of them? Nobody else is getting staked. They're all going to go broke. Is my point.
No. They're all already broke. It's already there.
Yeah, it's already there.
That's why they're getting
That's what I'm trying to say.
What I'm saying, there's a lot more people getting staked than you know about.
But I just couldn't even imagine a 15,000 buy-in, right?
Yeah.
That had 50 more players than when I finished at the final table of the 10,000 main event in 2001. Okay? 50 more players.
Yeah.
50 more players. 10,000 buy-in. I paid in 2001 World Series of Poker. This is a $15,000 buy-in, and sixth place gets $60,000 less than I got in 2001.
Okay, it's an arbitrary way of looking at it. I mean, who gives a shit? It's this is.
That's not something ain't right because they're paying all these nobodies for nothing.
Okay, if No Limit continues to grow, you shouldn't be stunting its growth with
No Limit is not going to grow.
No one wants to play. It is growing still. I mean, it might be growing in a way that we don't like. Maybe
every number is down everywhere except for this tournament.
Oh, okay. So explain how that is. I mean, it seems they know what they're doing. They know how to attract the fields and. I mean,
they know how to run. They know how to run.
What games do you think could become popular in the future? Could be the next
I just think that if they want to make the horse prestigious, they should run 3-horse tournaments.
Okay. You're satisfied with what they're doing at the Rio now, at the World Series?
I am.
Okay.
I mean, I hate the fact that they rake us to death.
Right.
I hate the fact that they make $150 million in endorsement money and we don't get nothing. And I think that we could sit there and get all the players together and get a third of that and put right into the prize pool. Yes, I know. I know we could. If all the poker players together that show up at that World Series stand outside with that picket line, guess what? We get whatever we want. But we're too fucking stupid.
When poker players unionize, that'll be the day.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you.
But we're too stupid.
It's never going to happen. You're going to wake up that morning and go, well, I got to fucking make money. I got to play this tournament, so I'm.
All it would take would be a week. All it would take would be a week.
It could be.
Everybody thinks that I have a big problem with Harris or a big problem with Jeffrey Pollock. I like Jeffrey Pollock a lot. He fucked me out of $10,000 on a fucking bet, but that's okay. He promised me nobody would play in the tent. For the main event. They added an extra day so nobody played in the 10th. I already had a $10,000 event, $10,000 bet, and I made a $20,000 bet out of it. And I ended up losing an extra 10 because the night before he told me no matter what happens if they have to play in the halls, nobody play in the 10th. So shit like that bothered me a lot. Okay, but I'm over it. I'm not pissed at him anymore. I mean, why he would do something like that is regardless. But
all right, well, we can all agree that Harris is the it's a huge corporate runaround. I'm not going to blame any one individual for what's going on or for them wanting to make money.
Everybody thinks I have a problem with Harris making money.
No.
I think you're a corporate. You should make money. You should make as much as you can.
Absolutely.
Okay, but I also believe that these certain the players and especially some of the very big top name players that have brought so much name recognition to the World Series should be treated with some kind of respect. I mean,
it's a big problem. I mean, there's no precedence for that. We're disposable in essence.
Well, because look at the WPT and look about Annie Duke, Howard Lederer, Chris Ferguson. They haven't played for over a year, and has that really affected the WPT?
No. Well, I told you that was that lawsuit. I understood the lawsuit.
And there's another thing. Those people. I'll tell you another thing. Those people would be playing the WPT if they already didn't have great brand recognition for themselves already. I'm pretty sure. You're talking about people. Those 4 or 5 names you just listed are very well known already, and they've been marketed tremendously by ESPN. So.
Well, I agree with the lawsuit. Okay, because it shouldn't be fair. Why should there not be allowed to be any other WPT? Why should there not be allowed to be any other tournaments in any other hotels? Because
that's what they're suing about. They're suing about the image rights,
the use of their likeness.
Mm-hmm. Right. Which that's another big problem.
I mean, Greg Raymer's example to me was they could make a Greg Raymer blow-up doll and sell it on the internet, and he would get paid nothing.
Yeah.
I would buy it too.
Who wouldn't?
So the thing about it is I have nothing against Harris. I think it's horrible they take 9% what they take, but if you're gonna they're out to make money, that's fine. I just believe that if they put in make it 3-horse events to go with their no limits, or a couple Omaha 8er betters, a couple pot limit Omaha is really growing in
I agree with that. Pot limit Omaha would be cool.
It's really growing in. It's just gonna, even if your fields are down a little bit,
but I'll tell you, they do something right with it here, because somehow it just gets a lot of players to come out and play every day, and I think that actually causes people to start playing more poorly. So if you can actually avoid burnout in this kind of tournament.
Look at the top 10 in chips right now, Jay. Look at the top 10 in chips right now. Not one of them, I don't think, has played one preliminary event. Okay, so what does that go and tell you? And
I took a week off. I came back, made the 5K final table. I felt I played okay in the 15K. So I think it's good that they just get a lot of people out here playing no limit tournaments and sort of playing them badly after a while because of the burnout. Now,
no limit tournament. When I play a no limit tournament, it takes me a week to recover. I mean, I honest to God, I am so beat from playing a no limit 5-day event, and
somehow I just don't see it if they put horse events down here. Pot Limit Omaha I could see. Like, they should start incorporating another game that will become popular.
So you think it should be Pot Limit Omaha?
I think that is
I think I would put in, if you're going to have a 2-week tournament, I would put in two Pot Limit Omaha, a preliminary, a 5,000 and a 10,000, and then I would put in a 5,000 and a 15,000 horse tournament.
They still run a better tournament than any other freaking casino that I can think of.
I don't know. I was at the Borgata last year. I thought it was very well run.
No, there are much bigger problems at the Borgata.
I understand, but I thought it was very well run. I don't travel around to tournaments, so I don't know. So
what do you mean?
I don't. How many tournaments do you think I played this year?
So what's your favorite casino to play poker in, Mike?
12 majors. I don't know.
No. Between the World Series and everything, I've played 25 tournaments.
Okay.
Most people have played 100.
Yeah, I didn't play quite that many. I don't know how many I played actually. But yeah, I see you in Australia. I see you at Borgata. I see you at wherever the action is. You won't miss an LA tournament, will you?
I'll just play the final event.
Right.
I like if they like the Bellagio tournaments, where you play from noon to 9 and that's it. These 12 and 13 and 14 hour days are just too hard on me, especially with my schedule and stuff. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I've got I'm working with the Skin Industries and with the Pro Player Energy and with Full Tilt Poker and all. Now I'm starting up working with Poker Savvy.
Yeah.
So I'm a kind of busy guy and trying to make money outside of poker and be lucky enough to where I can make a couple $100,000 a month and not have to worry about grinding.
This lifestyle just plays into our manic depressive tendencies. When you're feeling good, you're feeling great, like you can conquer the world, and then suddenly you wake up one day and you're just hating it, and you just want to
like yesterday. After day one of the main event here, I felt great. I thought I played good. I woke up yesterday. I was real tired. I took some medication that I hadn't taken in a while to help me try and wake up and be focused, and it kind of twacked me out a little bit. And then I was depressed all day, and those are my results. Today I feel great.
Are you gonna gamble? Are you gonna play poker?
I don't think so. I lost all my money yesterday. Man. Need to go borrow some more.